Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys. Well, we have a mashup to talk about today. Teddi Mellencamp. This is actually really, really sad. So, just kind of a trigger warning if you guys are Teddi Mellencamp fans. This prognosis is not the most exciting. It's definitely glass half full or glass half empty, however you want to look at it. It's sad, but yeah, we're not back to talk about just Teddi Mellencamp. We're back to talk about New Jersey as well. So before we jump in, if you guys have not already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in, shall we? All right, guys. So we have a lot to talk about when it comes to Teddi Mellencamp. And I don't know how much of this you guys have been paying attention to, but obviously we've been talking about this for probably over a year, maybe. Teddi Mellencamp, she was diagnosed with stage 4, also multiple other cancers that affected her lung, affected her brain, affected her body. So many people ran wild with this. Some people were saying, well, Teddi is the way that she is because of this cancer diagnosis. Okay, that was one way to run with it. Maybe Teddi cheated and had an affair because her brain, was affected by this cancer diagnosis. Okay, that's another way to look at it. Regardless of all of it, everybody just wanted to know, how does this look for you and Edwin? How do you guys split your family? Do you continue on with the divorce? Do you both continue to date? What does this mean moving forward? Well, that's exactly what we got. So Teddi has stage 4 melanoma that has metastasized to her brain and lungs. So her doctors have given her a 50-50 prognosis, but she says, I truly believe I'm going to live. I am relying on belief over fear. Now, she's gone through surgeries, radiation, immunotherapy, a lot of different procedures in order to defeat this. But of course, she's talked about a lot experiencing different severe side effects, and tumors are shrinking, but she's pausing her immunotherapy temporarily to recover energy and some clarity. But Teddi and Edwin, they've been upfront with their children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove, about her condition. And Edwin said that the kids have been strong. They continue their school and activities with as much normalcy as possible. But she did describe a breakdown before a Glamour interview when, I guess, she was technically, she and they were saying she was appearing calm, but she felt incapable of adult responsibilities or social appearance, which was a huge contrast between public image and private struggle, the things that she's been dealing with at home. Now, she filed for divorce back in November of 2024, but that divorce has been put on hold because they continue to live together in their Encino home that was almost just burglarized. And she did say that Edwin right now is staying at their second house, and Teddi noted that she's not in that place romantically, but would be fine if Edwin ended up dating. And she wants him to be happy and has therapist encouragement around both moving forward emotionally. I like that for her. Listen, whoever said divorce was going to be easy? You have 3 kids, you have a lifestyle, you have multiple businesses, you have multiple homes, and now it's all playing out in front of the public. Then add on top of that, the cherry on top, you criticize other people's relationships, their marriages, their everything that they're going through. You have a voice on every single last little thing. And now people have one on you. Yeah, I think that that would probably become an issue. I don't know. I don't know. But we're not done. I mean, one could only hope. But we're not. No. Moving on. Gia Giudice also on Next Gen NYC. There was a huge celebration. I don't know if you guys watched Next Gen NYC last night, but they were even talking about the fact that the premiere episode of Next Gen NYC on Bravo, and they're not talking about real life viewers in the moment. They're talking about overall polling numbers from streaming services all across the board, but about 5.4 million views. Yeah, that'll make you think, how am I portraying myself on TV? How am I perceived? How do I look? Oh, I think that all of it will make you think. However, at the end of the day, I like that Gia Giudice is looking back on her time on the show and saying, listen, there are things that I could have done differently, because she could easily come in just like kind of like an asshole and be like, I think I was perfect. And I think that I'm not the one in question, but it's all of these other people who are in question. So it's not me. It's more so you guys. Okay. That could be a thing. Doesn't mean it is. But now, going back to it, Gia Giudice, I feel like she's been very, very vocal about the fact that she wanted to come in on this show and she wanted to make sure that she had her own identity outside of her mother's. She didn't want to just be famous for the Giudice name. She wanted fans to recognize her own hustle, ambition, entrepreneurial goals. But she admitted that she came off harsh and aggressive on the show. And she said her behavior is kind of her being in mom mode, a protective streak that she's carried from her family legal struggles. And she said that she's learning when to step back and not maybe insert herself into others' issues. But she did emphasize that each episode helped her reflect on how she presents herself and how to grow into someone fans respect as a caretaker and a leader, not just as a protector or an authority figure in drama. So Gia does hope to be recognized for her hard work, passion, her family dedication, and building something meaningful, not just as Teresa's child, right? So she wants to forge paths both personally and also professionally. I think that's good. Now, moving on. Jennifer and Bill Aydin, this is a couple that I truly, truly do not believe that we are going to see back on the Real Housewives in New Jersey, but they addressed some speculation, rumors that they were potentially getting a divorce. But Jennifer said that the rumors didn't bring us closer together because we were already close. They maintain being pretty old school and traditional, and that's what works for them. And Bill even joked that their divorce rumors were the second most publicized after Barack Obama and Michelle. And Jennifer even called the comparison silly and emphasized how quickly rumors can snowball in today's social media age, even referencing Ask ChatGPT. So now they're headed towards their 23rd wedding anniversary next month. But Jennifer said there's no update on season 15, though she does hope to return to the show. But really, guys, I'm telling you, I don't see a world in which she will be returning to the show. I just don't see that happening. Unless I'm missing something, which I totally could be missing something, but I don't see that happening. But truly, I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell. Tomorrow's Thursday, so on Friday we will be back for Hot Messy Topics. And since we're not really doing actual recaps of Miami, the Valley, Real Housewives of Orange County, then all of that will be just intertwined a little bit into a hot, messy topic. So yeah, love you guys. We'll see you later. I think that's it. Smash the like button, show some love. Bye.